welcome or welcome back to my channel. So like I said in my last video, we're gonna be doing a series on meals you can do with no mock meats. So no veggie chunks, no veggie mince, no tofu, nothing like that, just normal food. Not normal, but regular produce you would find in the grocery store, market, things that you would buy already, and it's affordable. So I already have two videos like this on my channel. I will link those for you in the description box below. That was my oxtail style cauliflower and also my eggplant fishless fillet. I did my bean stew last week, and today I am going to be doing, yes, you guessed it, barbecue beetroot. Now hold on, I know you hear beetroot and you go, yeah, no Rochelle, we're not doing that, let's not. But I promise you're going to love it, so just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so here are our ingredients. I'm gonna be using Kendel coconut milk for my coconut cream mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna be using Spur Tree's jerk barbecue sauce and their brown stew sauce. I'm gonna be using my vegetable soup, some frozen mixed vegetable, of course my Irish potatoes, and the star of the show, beetroot. Stick around. Okay, so I'm just gonna start off by peeling my potatoes. I'm gonna peel them and then I cut them into really small pieces because that will help them to cook quicker for when I'm doing my mashed potatoes. So peel them and then cut them up really small. I usually rinse them off real quick once I've cut them into those small pieces. And then once that's done, I'm going to add it to the pot, put enough water to cover it, and then just add some of my Maggi vegetable soup. And that's what I'm going to do. I'll let that boil for a little while, or until it's soft. I'm going to add my beetroot to my pot. So I just put the beetroot in enough water to cover it, and that's it. Now I wash these before, since I'm not gonna peel them before I actually cook it. So I give it a nice little scrubbing, and then while those two things are being done, I'm gonna move on to making my coconut cream, because I'm gonna put this in the mashed potatoes. So because I want a cream, I'm making it a little bit thicker than I would if I wanted just, coconut milk, so it's not as thick. So this is more like a heavy cream that I'm going to be doing. I use a fork when I'm mixing coconut milk because it just does it makes it a lot easier. So you can use a fork or a whisk. I find either of those two a little bit easier, but the fork is easier to wash. I can never ever wash a whisk properly. I always have to grab the bottle brush. It's too much. It's too much. So I grab a fork and I'm good. Once that's done, I'm just gonna go now to make my sauce. So I am using Spur Tree's jerk barbecue sauce, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of Spur Tree's brown stew sauce, just for a little difference. The jerk sauce is actually really spicy, so I kind of use the brown stew to get rid of some of the spice. I'm just gonna stir it up together. I'll add a little bit of water once I'm ready to add it to the pot. I love these. They're 100% vegan, and also it's local and natural ingredients, so you don't have to really worry. Alright, so now our Irish is done. I usually just do a little fork test, so once I can crush it like this, that means we're good to go. So what I'm gonna do now is add the frozen vegetable, and just that's gonna be for maybe another minute max. Alright, so I'm showing you what the beetroot looks like. This is how it's not yet ready because it's still really hard. It's almost like testing cake. You put the ice pick in the cake. If it comes off back clean, then you know it's done. It's not done yet. So after a minute, our Irish potato is all done, so we're just gonna add our cream in. I added too much cream, so I had to take some out because it was just way too much. So I had to pour some out, and then I just went ahead and crushed it. I did leave a few, gonna call it chunks, just because I didn't necessarily want it to be super smooth. So once I'm done crushing it, I usually leave it in the pot for maybe another 35 seconds. So now our beetroot is all done. As you can see, all the water is gone, and I'm just gonna show you, push the fork in, it just goes right through and slips right off. So that's how we know that it's done. So now I'm just gonna put these in some water. You can put it in some ice water, room temperature water, and then put it in the fridge. Either way, it's just to cool it down quickly. Once it's cool enough to touch, I am just gonna peel it off. And because I cooked it in the skin, it's really easy. So I don't need to actually use a knife at this point. Just peel the skin off. Look at that color, gorgeous. I am just gonna go in now and cut it into small sizes, bite-sized pieces. You can cut it as big or as small as you would like. I like cutting it, into bite-sized pieces. That works best for me. You know how you have like bun back? I don't eat that. So like the beetroot back, I just cut it off. I don't eat beetroot back. So I cut that off and then just cut it up tiny. Oh, additionally, before I started to do this, once I peel it, I just gave it a quick rinse under some pipe water. That was it. And then start to cut it up into pieces that I know would be small enough for me to have. Additionally, beetroot is high in iron and vitamin C, so that's another kicker. It's delicious and it's really good for you. And it's really affordable now. So once it's as small as I want it, I just put it in my tiny pot. Add my sauce. Like I said, I added some water to it, just to make it not so thick. And then I'm gonna put it on the stove, very low flame, for maybe 4 minutes, because it's already cooked. The beetroot is pretty cooked. All I'm doing is adding the flavor to it, so you don't really need to have it being cooked for long. So maybe 3 to 4 minutes on a very low flame. I decided to add some purple onions just because I really like the flavor, but just to give it a little bit extra. You don't have to add this. You can definitely leave it out, because the Spur seasoning, the Spur sauces are already so flavorful. You don't really need to add anything else to them. So like I said, low flame for 4 minutes tops, and it'll be good from there. Okay, so there you have it. It's done. I left it for a little bit longer than 4 minutes because I started to do something else and I forgot. But look at that, the color is perfect, the onion is nice and soft. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share it, and plate it right now. Alright, see, I told you, doesn't it look good? It does, right? See? The girl got you. So let me know if you'll give it a try. As usual, let me know in the comment section below, or you can always DM me at the Jamaican Vegan on Instagram. So remember, before you go, like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.